Hey everybody, it's Jason Stone. I am typically interviewing someone, but I don't have an interview scheduled for this week. I've got a few more coming up. Looking forward to seeing how these users interact with Logos to build their own Bible studies and build their own sermons, complete their own Bible studies, dig into the Word themselves. But I did see a question in tips and tricks, actually a tip that was shared, and I thought I would share my screen in make sure that everybody knows that this is an option. So I'm just going to share my entire screen. I'm going to dig into text comparison. If you want to see how a word is translated across different Bible translations without having to do too much digging, I found this incredibly helpful, and I thought that I could jump on for a moment and share just a minute of how to do a text comparison across different translations. And so I'm going to share my entire screen here, and it'll take a second to adjust. And I'll also make it a little bit larger. Let's go into program settings, and then let's just do all of it. Let's just do 110 for today. So I think where folks would typically go naturally to do a text comparison would be the tool, the text comparison tool. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Let's just say we want to do a text comparison of 1 Peter 1:1 here. And we wanted to compare this across the different translations that we have. And so I think by default, we understand that we would like to open the text comparison tool. We would like to dig into, let's say, exiles here, which is the example that I saw in the Facebook group. The elected exiles is translated all sorts of different ways. So you've got the aliens scattered throughout, chosen people who are living as foreigners in the province, scattered throughout the provinces, residing temporarily in the dispersion. So you've got in ESV, NASB, NLT, NIV, Lexham English Bible translation. There's an array of translations here, and another popular one would be, of course, the KJV. So let's drop that in and see how they translate it. Strangers scattered throughout. So I think that this is how folks would typically jump in. And so let's say you're doing a reading and you didn't want distracted by opening all of the other translations up and having, in this case, an entire separate tool open for you. How would you go about just seeing quickly at a glance how these are translated across the different translations? Well, what was pointed out in the Facebook group, and I thought was insightful, is the information tool. And so the information tool is great because I have it set at click. I think you can update it right here, hover or click. I have it set at click. And so anytime you click on a word, you get all sorts of information on that particular word. So here's inheritance, for example. Here's guarded, here's salvation. And as I click, God's power, the information tool gives me more information, hence the name. I could also change this to hover if I wanted to, and anything that I hover over will automatically update on the information. So what was pointed out in the Facebook group is that the information tool actually has included in it a translation section. And so if I were digging through 1 Peter 1:1, and it says to those who are elect exiles. If I clicked on exiles right here, open that up, click on exiles, I've actually got the information tool updated. If I click on translation, I get to see at a glance how it's translated across different translations without having to dig into a whole separate tool, read through a paragraph, see the differences like the translation tool has for me. So at a glance, if I click on elect exiles, I've got the exiles, sojourners, strangers, those who reside as aliens, those who are temporarily residing, living as foreigners. You see a list of all the translations as well as a link to the different translations themselves. And so I could click on that and open that up and jump in and keep reading if I wanted to. So I thought that was really helpful. I hadn't noticed that in the information tool before. Something else I wanted to point out is that all of this is also accessible through the context menu. So if I right click on one of these words, exiles in this instance, I hover over text comparison. Okay, I can open up the text comparison tool here just from the context menu. So I would encourage you to check out or even keep at the ready the information tool when the text comparison tool might feel like a little bit much for you. So I hope that's helpful, and I will see you soon in another interview or in another tip as I drop them. Thanks a lot.